What's up? What's up?
Straight
What's
line,
up?
bro.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Another episode of Turn Up the Mic. I'm Chris with my mic. To my right, I got Roy.
What's up, man? How's everyone doing today?
I don't know why you say everyone when it's just
Bro,
me
we
and
got
you.
listeners worldwide, bro.
Wait, you waiting for them to answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. New system, new subscribers. You never know.
Okay. Anyway, how you doing today? How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm doing good. It was a relatively quick week for me. You?
I guess I don't know. Time seems to be going by quick for me. Like when you're busy, you ain't got no time.
That's true. I've had a couple of
Like-
weekend projects lately. It just makes not having rest makes your time go quick.
Like not sleeping.
I'm like having a day just to chill and do nothing. I mean,
Oh yeah. So yeah, when you're busy,
you
like
got a
I
bag
said,
of chips back there.
you ain't got time to move. That's a bar. I'm gonna put that
Really?
on a shirt. Anyway, so we had some new music that dropped. Let's see what else we got. We got some sports stuff. Get into that a little bit, and then I had a question, like just for like life questions. It was like adults and baby furniture. So we probably get into all of that. Yeah,
Okay.
I got it off of Vice. So
Bro, Vice can kick you down a hole.
Yeah. yeah, so
You can learn how to copy credit cards, run a
Yeah.
cartel, and
Yeah.
all that on that channel.
So yeah, I'm gonna get into that. So we were supposed to interview him last week, but some stuff came up, so we
Yeah.
couldn't get our guest on. CwillTOOiLL, he's a local artist here in San Antonio. He's a rapper. So he dropped a project called Grown Ass Man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you listen to the whole thing?
Yep.
Okay, so I got to listen to it. I actually listened to it a couple of times.
Yep.
What did you think about it?
I liked it. It was a little different than what I expected from his single.
Yeah.
I can't remember the single. Something with the telephone. Don't call me or something like that.
Okay.
That's the one he was promoting.
I think that was like one of the first couple of songs. or
Yeah, that
something?
was the one he was promoting.
Yeah.
But the album turned out really good. I liked my favorite one was either Hollywood Will or Will Hollywood.
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't think I had a favorite song. It's one of those. It was surprisingly one of those albums for me where I thought it was just going to be like a rap album, but it
Oh, yeah.
ended up being kind of a concept album where he had little skits and stuff. So he put a lot of thought into it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was something that you can just listen to while you're like chilling,
Yeah.
you know? So I really enjoyed the album.
I really want to talk to him about his rollout. I've never seen anyone roll it out like that. First things first is he wanted to make it clear this is not an album.
Okay.
He said this is a mixtape. He's dropping 4 mixtapes in 4 months. So this is the
Okay.
first of 4. He dropped it on Saturday on Apple and Spotify.
Oh,
but
so
on-
it is on Apple.
But on Friday he dropped it on Sprinrilla first because it's a mixtape.
okay,
so
so he
he
dropped
gave
it
it-
on Friday on one place.
On
and then-
Sprinrilla, yeah.
Okay, you said it backwards. He dropped it on Saturday and then on Friday.
Yeah, just
Kind
so
of
you
threw,
know.
threw me off.
I thought you can follow along. You good.
Nah.
But that's where I've never heard anyone I've never read anyone doing not a promotion, just a release like that, like giving Spinrilla the 24 hours first.
Yeah.
When I would think the other platforms are more popular and easier for people because I would think the Spinrilla, some people had to install it.
Yeah.
I do have it installed, but I don't think a lot of people have it compared to Apple and Spotify.
Yeah, he's doing the Wayne thing. You know, Wayne drops on that piff,
Yeah.
like showing love. So it makes sense. And then, so with that one, I gave it a 7. I enjoyed it. I definitely look forward to more music from him.
Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely suggest people check it out. What'd you give it?
I give it the same. The only thing is just when I get those albums like that, I'm just always wanting more, just to kind of round it off.
Okay.
Because I don't remember the timeline, but it was short. It was under 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah. So definitely check it out if y'all haven't. Man, I really like my position on this mic. Like it's perfect.
New system, bro.
I just think I have more space.
Yep.
And then Slime Language 2 dropped. That's a project. I honestly didn't understand it. It has Young Thug, Gunner, and I guess a group of other people. They're called Young Stoner Life.
Mm-hmm.
The picture reminded me of Young Money's collab, like when they all had everybody on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of that. Man, you could tell that they really how do I say this? the artists that are on the label, you could tell that they didn't really put a lot of hope into them selling this album because every single song has a feature from like a notable artist. Like you got,
I mean, what's wrong with that though?
I feel like it takes away from the showcasing your artists. Who else did that? We talked about this kind of with somebody else, but I forgot who it was. I don't think who was it. Maybe no, I don't think it was Gucci Man because when Gucci Man people dropped, it was just them, you know. And I think
Yeah.
when you feature all these people, it takes away from.
But it was the group,
Them-
all the ones we've talked about. Like
No,
we
it
also
was
talked
that's
about
what it was. J Cole.
Dreamville.
I think it was Dreamville.
But I forgot the name of the collab, whatever it's called.
You were talking about the last one that they put out, though, right? Yeah.
Mhm. The one that really felt like JID like orchestrated it and put everything together.
Yeah, but I think my gripe with that release was that JID was on majority of the songs, but he signed to the label. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it really felt like he put everything in place. Like he organized. Like the songs really had a lot of the songs had his touch because JD has a certain touch when it comes to his music,
Yeah.
and a lot of the songs sound like he was in there producing the beats too,
Yeah, and
or like not produced. I don't know if he produces. He had a hand in what beats to use.
that was my only thing with that, but it wasn't that it took away from the people that were on the album because majority of the songs, if you look at the features on J. Cole's, it was called Revenge of the Dreamers.
There you go.
Look at the features. You got Childish Major. You got majority of the people that are featured on here are part of the label. You know what I'm saying? But with this one, you got The Baby, Don Tolliver, Nav, Jim Jones. Who's looking for a feature from Jim Jones right now?
But Don Tolliver's good.
Yeah.
I like his
Travis
album
Scott,
last year.
Roddy Rebel, which I really like that song. Roddy Rebel is definitely coming home.
It's a lot of like Travis Scott people. Are they with?
It was just two.
Was it?
Yeah, he just got a lot of features from people that aren't on the label, which was my gripe for. If I'm a record artist, label, or holder, and I want to showcase my talent, I'm gonna put out a project with everybody that's on the label, like a compilation of them. Like
Yeah.
when Young Money did it, I don't think there was a lot of features from outside artists, you know. But with this one, it looks like they did, which to me feels like they don't really believe in their talent.
To me, it doesn't matter, because it is a compilation album. Like it's all right. Get everyone you want.
Nah, I don't see it like that.
Unless like the difference with J. Cole, literally the name of the album I think is in the name.
I don't know.
Who's calling who?
That's not me.
That's not me.
I was like, how is this in
But
my
no, these-
headphones?
Victor, was that you, Victor?
Oh,
What?
okay.
We getting calls.
I don't know why I looked at my phone. It's
Me
not even
too.
connected.
I looked at my
I was-
computer. I was
yeah,
like,
I'm like, how am I doing this? But anyway, so that was my only gripe. I actually don't remember any of the people on the labels verses. I definitely listened and remembered all the bigger
that's-
artists.
That's the one thing about
Oh, okay.
a compilation album. If you're new, the most well-known person on the track will probably be remembered more than you.
All the well-known people that I liked on here were bigger artists that aren't on the label. That's my point. But anyway, I say all that to say this album was okay. I was listening to it in the gym. Solid was a good song. That's featuring Drake. It's not a gym song. I turned it off. But like Riding Home, I turned it back on. That was a good song. My favorite one, I think, is definitely going to be... The Future one was okay. It's called Superstar.
Mhm.
But the one with Roddy Rebel is probably my
Favorite?
top 3. Yeah. But I give it because I'm going to give it a 4 because I like some of the songs, but because it's a...
Man, the way you were talking, I was thinking minimum 6, 7.
No, I give it a 4 because it's a record label release where they're supposed to showcase their talent, and I don't feel like they did it. So I'm taking...
Record label just wants you to know they got friends.
Yeah, like y'all spend a lot of money on features. That shouldn't be necessary with a label collab, you know?
Do you think DJ Khaled spends the most on features over anybody in the industry?
I looked into that one time. I think he gets it for free, like favor for a favor.
What's his favorite? I'll say another one on your next album.
I don't know. And yeah, he came and went. His little wave is gone.
Who? DJ Khaled?
Yeah,
Nah, his wave's never gone. He just has to drop something and then he'll be back in.
Drake has to drop something. He dropped the song with Drake.
Oh, I don't
Splash.
follow Drake, so I don't know.
It's Splash. Anyway, so yeah, that one was okay. You said you listened to a project that you
A
wanted to bring
couple
up.
of that Corday project was really good. I did not like the intro. Not the intro. Well, the first song. It's only like 4 songs.
Okay.
The first song with Q-Tip. I did not like his part on it. Like the way he was talking on it. I did not like it. But Cordell came through with his verse, and then like the whole 4 songs was great. I hate to say it was it was 12 minutes. So like I hate to even give it thing, but it was really good. Just I'm ready for more. He talks about how he hasn't released something in the air, and he's gonna come back strong.
So we were talking about that, and I was like, I thought it was gonna be true. What did I say? I didn't like it. Well, I didn't listen to it, but I was like, we got in a disagreement about it being an album or whatnot. But I thought I said
For
something.
this one, I never called this an album.
I thought you said he's putting it out. If he wants to call it an album, he calls it an
No,
album.
I said his debut album from 2 years ago was great, and you said, but he released mixtapes or something before that.
Yeah. So when I was saying that, I don't know if this is the person I was thinking of. Who was the person that dropped, like a little while ago? And I was like, he was flexing, and it felt like he was like complaining. Was it the same person?
No, he dropped Lost Boy.
Maybe that was YBN. Was that YBN?
Well, they're all YBN, but he removed it. There's YBN Melly and YBN. Fuck, there's 2 of them.
Yeah,
Now. I forgot.
I think I got
It
him
could have been them,
confused.
but I don't follow them at all.
Yeah.
I just follow Corday, and
I
I don't know. I like it. Like I don't understand why you wouldn't like it. It's rap.
That's what I'm saying. I think I got him confused. I think I was thinking of somebody else.
Because his Lost Boy album is a 10. Like, and then for a debut album, he's one of my favorite under 25 to say. Him, Jaden Smith. But like, it just makes me ready for the album itself. So he was good. This week, CwillTOOiLL was good. They're like a rock band. Really good. Like, I was surprised how much I liked the album. Because I've liked their music, but I haven't liked their album like this in a while. And then last week, my favorite drop probably so far of the month is Greta Van Fleet last week.
The whole album dropped?
Yeah, the whole album dropped last week.
I feel like I've listened to the full album because a lot of the songs were available.
Yeah,
before.
which is weird. Like
Yeah.
it was, but it was actually. I mean, they released a lot of albums. Their album. I mean, a lot of songs. Their album was over an hour long.
Yeah.
So, but the whole album was great, and for them being their age and how they give me that nostalgic feel of I'm listening to older dudes play.
You like older dudes.
It was such a great rock album. I mean, they're probably one of the best rock bands easily since 2005.
But are there any like really active rock bands right now?
There is. I mean, you mean new ones or
Like, all right, who are your top 3 like active rock bands right now?
them?
Okay.
Parish, they just dropped, but I didn't like it.
So they're your top, but you didn't like it.
I didn't drop.
So I say that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I say that to say
I'm trying to think of new. Oh, Raven's Age. I love Raven's Age.
it doesn't seem like there's a lot of competition right now. For
But
them.
also, I don't think it's fair for us to speak about it. Like, because rock, they're like I follow like people that are into rock, and there's a lot of bands that talk about it that are new. We're just not in that genre. Well, you're not. I'm not in it like that.
You're always talking about you listen to rock.
But I'm consistent with what I listen to. I don't go searching new bands unless someone puts it in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Like here, this new band. I listen to them just because someone at work, they're like, check this song. I'm like, oh man, it's fucking badass.
Okay.
Then I went down their catalog.
So do you think right now, in your opinion, that there's a lot of competition in rock?
No,
So would you say that it's not that hard to like take it over for them?
I think it is because rock is not as popular as was 20, 30 years ago. So for you to become really big in rock, you got to be really great because not a lot of people are making it out when it comes to the underground scene. You know what I mean? So that just because it's not popular doesn't make it easier. I think it makes it harder because you have to get people invested when it's not popular.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so would you give it?
Which one?
Which one did you say you? All right, for both.
Okay, so
well, not even both. Cordy.
CwillTOOiLL this
Cordy.
week, I gave an 8. Corday, do I give 12 minutes a rating?
So you can't really rate it. Yeah.
It's 12 minutes. It's like 3 or 4 songs. Like I don't. It feels weird giving that a rating because I didn't like Q-Tip's part, and that's fucking 40% of the damn thing because it's so short. And then, but Greta Van Fleet, I give it. I give that one a 9.
Okay. Okay.
Did you listen to that full album,
No.
or like just the singles they dropped?
I was listening to it as it was coming out, so I don't even know.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I don't even remember it. So I haven't listened to like the full album recently. So I haven't. I don't know, but they're dope, as you said. And then Bad Bunny tickets. Apparently prices are loco right now.
They're
I saw that
man, phone's off today, bro.
prices in Dallas on the resale market are nearing $18,000
In
American, not pesos.
what you call? He's not even from Mexico.
Who said he was from
You
Mexico?
said pesos. That's
I-
that's Mexico currency.
Why are you connecting it to Bad Bunny just because he speaks Spanish?
You're the one that said pesos.
You're racist.
The crazy thing is, man, is that I was looking at Toyota Center.
Yeah.
It's a lot too. They're like front row.
Is it?
You get like 4,000 to like
Does it look like this?
10,000. A little
What's it called?
different.
Vivid Seats?
A little bit. Toyota Center sells it to
No,
their
this
own
is-
website.
American Airlines Centers. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Toyota Center sells theirs to AXS.
That's crazy. Floor 16 row B is 17,923.
That's not crazy to me, is because something I've learned, like reselling stuff. It's not crazy till people are buying it, and people are buying it. That's what's crazy.
You said it's crazy that people are buying it?
Yeah, to me that's what's crazy, because when you have a resale market, people try to inflate it until we actually find a price to when people are buying. What's making it crazy is people are buying.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is, and I mean, I honestly I try to get tickets, like no doubt. I try to get tickets for Houston. They have both days. I tried.
You try to pay with some Ush bucks?
In the Valley. I tried Dallas. That shit sold out so damn fast.
You was going to drive to Dallas?
Yeah,
You don't really leave the city. That's wild.
I do leave the city.
You're like a recluse.
I don't even live in the city.
Exactly.
So why would it makes no sense? Nah, but
That's wild.
what's crazy though for me is that these centers, like even Dallas and Houston,
Yeah.
they have premium seats, right?
Are they full capacity?
Yeah.
Texas is open, so they're
They're full.
Yeah. Nuts and butts, huh?
Bruh. I mean, because they're anticipating, because it's not till the Texas dates are February of next year.
Okay. So yeah, it's next year. I just saw
He
that.
has no dates this year.
February
so,
9th.
So I guess they're anticipating it's gone by
Man,
then.
you better do it right now. Like, this prime time. Everything's open, so you better get it for them cases go up.
So
Nuts to butts right now. Rapido. That means right now, right? Yeah.
So I have my alerts on it. There's a couple of resale sites where you can set alerts for certain prices and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm glad I saw him 2 years ago when I was really close for 125.
What are you talking about? For the price?
Yeah, I saw Bad Bunny 2019. I was pretty close, and it was only 125.
Wasn't that during pandemic?
That was 2020 pandemic.
But it started 29. Oh, okay. I got you. I keep forgetting we're 2021.
Because I saw him in November, so actually it started in December.
Could you see up his nose? Like, how close was you?
Not up his nose. It's a concert. It was pretty dark. I wouldn't be able to see up anyone's.
But
nose.
how close were you? Like, you see a zipper?
No. I don't
How
know.
close were you then? Like, I don't.
I'm trying to explain, and
I'm
you
giving
keep
you
bringing
like
some weird.
distance.
So
Earlobe,
probably from me.
earwax, hair bead.
I'm gonna say like 30 yards.
That's a terrible analogy. Like, how am I supposed to calculate how far 30 yards is?
Because you should know 30 yards.
Why? Because
Victor, do you know what 30 yards is? If I tell you 30 yards, I can't. We can't hear you. Your mic's not on, bro.
Let me get out my ruler. Like, bro,
30 yards. I know. I'm bad with the metric system.
Everybody
I gotta
is.
admit.
This is a sports
what
show.
are
You
you-
do not know a football field?
bro, do you play
can
football?
imagine it.
Yeah,
Bruh.
like I
But I
doesn't
can't
make
tell
sense.
you how many feet that is just off top.
Nobody can. That's a
Yes.
terrible like answer.
Times it by 3.
I was like, could you see up his nose? He was like, nah, that I
measure
can't.
things and stuff. You know, I know a football field. 30
Okay,
yards.
I know across the street. Was that far?
How many
far
feet
you were?
is that?
A
My
street.
street are different in the country than your street.
I said a street, not a dirt path.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That's ridiculous.
I
Anyway,
honestly think you should know a football field.
Okay.
Talking about football.
So you were far.
That's not that far, but yeah.
Okay.
If you want to. You got to go to a football field and you tell me.
Okay. Anyway, So
Damn, you don't know 30 yards?
off the top of my head, no.
What'd you learn in school, bro? I went to the South Side. I know that
taxes.
shit.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Anyway,
That's bad.
would you say
And you're talking football. Okay,
would you
go ahead.
say Bad Bunny is the Spanish Drake?
Oh, definitely. Even the music's the same, like fucking Heartbreak, and then he gets turned up, and like it's the same thing.
Is his concerts on the level of Drake or Kanye? Because they're pretty close.
This is his first tour where he's like this popular, so it's gonna be different. He's only had low budget tours before, so it's there's a different.
to me.
Dude, it was in the hemisphere last time.
Hemisphere.
I mean, not the hemisphere. What's that shit? We were just talking about it.
The Alamo Dome?
The arena,
The Alamo Dome,
the one we both like, the
AT&T?
Coliseum. Freeman.
Oh, okay. That's a dope. That's a dope
Yeah,
place.
but people that can, you don't do that. Like usually the smaller artists go there because everyone goes to AT&T Center.
I don't care about all that. So, did it look like a nice concert?
It was a nice setup. That's
Didn't
the
you
first
post
time.
it?
Yeah,
It looked dope.
but that's not a major concert. Like I expect more this time. He just
Okay.
had a stage.
I'm gonna look it up.
I really liked he did the their wristbands and it had lights and then they synced up with the music. So like
You
the
keep
whole
talking
crowd did
about
that.
that. You were like amazed by that.
That was cool. It was the first time I went to a show where they gave you a fucking wristband and it matched up with the show. I was like, oh damn, this is badass.
You probably tripping balls. No comment. And then you know what's funny? I
What?
had Snoop Dogg on here as a topic. You were talking about he has a DJing gig coming.
Yeah, DJ Snoopadelic or whatever I told you.
He's what Betty White was. He's on a wave right now.
It was funny because I was reading his stuff the other day, and he's like, "What you book is what you get," because he was talking about on the site and stuff that if you book DJ Snoopadelic,
Yeah.
you're getting that. I'm not gonna take the mic out and perform fucking gin and juice. Like I'm not gonna do that.
When he was here for Essex, did
He
he?
didn't come. Remember,
was
he
Holograph.
somebody canceled. Then Ashanti came.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know who, what,
Yeah.
but
So
Ashanti, came
have
in.
you seen any of his gigs?
His DJ gigs? Nah, I've seen like Facebook clips where it's like 2 or 3 minutes of him.
Was it was
it's
it entertaining?
Yeah,
Would you pay for it?
for a DJ, yeah, because if I paid DJ money like
Would you
$20,
Would you pay to go?
yeah, like $20, yeah.
Because when I think of DJs, I like Shaq. Shaq's a good DJ.
I seen Shaq and Shaq was fucking great.
Yeah.
Shaq jumped down into the crowd.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
showmanship.
It was funny because he jumped out of the crowd, and you know how usually when that happens at shows, you lose people.
Yeah,
but you didn't fucking lose Shaq.
He's taller. Yeah, he hovers above.
And then
everyone.
with Shaq, he started playing some Journey and shit, and he's like, "This is for my white friends."
Like that's showmanship. So do you think Snoop has?
Nah, I don't think Snoop.
You think
would
he's just
have
gonna
that.
stay behind the table?
I think he's gonna talk and be like, try to be cool behind the mic.
Yeah,
But not like Shaq, getting out. Shaq took off his shirt and everything.
yeah. I would go to something like that. I don't think I would pay to go see fucking Snoop Dogg.
But I mean, there's differences in what you go. Like Snoop, you're going for him, and Shaq, I saw him at a festival, and I think they're already hyped. There's like fucking 50 people there performing and shit.
I guess. And then he also has like a album he's dropping, and on the song apparently he implied that he was smoking weed with Obama. Let me see. What did I say? I think it's called. The project's called Still, or the song.
Song's called Gangster something.
Nah, the album's called From the Streets to From the Streets to the Sweets.
Yeah.
You could tell by the album this shit about to flop. But on the song or on the album, he has a song and he referenced it. He said,
Yeah, the song's called Gangster something.
"Oh,
Gangster
I don't
Rebels
know."
or some shit.
He was like, "Still sipping gin and juice while I'm smoking marijuana. I bet you never blew with Obama, bro. Isn't that dry snitching? Didn't he call Tekashi 6ix9ine Rat Boy because of that?"
To be fair,
Okay.
Snoop Dogg talking about someone smoking weed with him. I don't think he thinks it's snitching. He's like, I get to smoke weed with somebody. It's I do that 10 times a day. Like, what's wrong with that?
That doesn't make sense. You go nah, that's dry
So the
snitching.
song it's on is Gang Signs.
Oh yeah, can't wait to hear that. When's it drop? Does it say? Is it already
The
out?
album already dropped.
Oh wow, yeah. Let me
So,
race to the car for
This
that
is
one.
not disrespectful to Snoop. I don't think I can sit through a Snoop album. Like, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. Like, his sound is I wouldn't say outdated, but he just hasn't changed anything, which is fine. I mean, he does what he does. I'm not looking for a new Snoop album at all.
I've liked all of his concept albums. So when he was going through his reggae phase,
Yeah,
that was a great album.
but that was different. I was completely different than
Yeah,
everything
that's
else.
what a concept. It's
Did you like his
Holy One?
Yeah, his Christian album or gospel album, whatever you want to call
I
it.
don't think I listened to it. It just felt like blasphemy. Like, bro, like, no, it's called Holy Bible or something like that. I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? Like, no, he's gone too far.
Are you gonna listen to this one?
Oh yeah, I'm racing to the car. No, I'm not listening to this. It's no.
Yeah.
It's gonna go triple sticks.
So I saw this on the topic. So I was like, it's like 40 minutes. I'm like, let me start it off, and then I'm like,
Oh, so you listened to some of it?
I listened to the first song. I'm like, I'm not. I'm like, I'm done. So I went and found out. I read what song it's on. Then I listened to that song, and then I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure I got the feel of the album.
Yeah. Is it just like a gangster album?
Yeah. It's Snoop. Like, it's weird. Like, imagine a song of him that you never heard, and that's what it sounds like. His vocals,
Yeah.
everything's the same.
Yeah. I also like Sensual Seduction. It was a concept song where he was on the auto tune and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
He was like following he's a wave runner. He's like the game without the clout chasing like obviousness. You know? Like Snoop just hops on everything. He hopped on Doge. Like he does everything that's popular.
It's like he has nothing to do. He's like, well, let me try this. People like it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And you know what? Like and at this point, it doesn't hurt his music career at all, his catalog. Cause
Yeah.
I think honestly, after 2010, it's just whatever
After
he
Snoop
wants.
Lion?
Yeah, it's just whatever he wants. Like, it's not. It doesn't hurt. Like, you know, the culture let him do. Okay, whatever you do, you're fine.
Yeah. And it's wild. He's just and he's still getting booked for like
DJ gigs.
Our Caucasus counterparts. They're still like, oh yeah, let's get Snoop Dogg on here. He was
He won over a whole race after that Martha Stewart shit years ago. Like,
yeah, I guess
like,
he
who's
crossed
this
over.
guy?
And then he's calling fighting matches. He did the Jake Paul one.
did you see the whole no bet with Dana White?
Mm-mm.
So supposedly there was a bet, but there wasn't a bet, and Snoop Dogg won, and it was like $2 million bet.
Oh yeah.
And
Was
then-
that the Jake Paul one?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then Dana White, no, I did not legally bet the man. Damn, I was like, fuck.
So
like,
Dana
legally-
White bet against Jake Paul against the UFC fighter?
Yeah, I guess.
That's stupid. I didn't watch the fight. I watched the knockout, but like you can see the guy wasn't in shape. The dude just showed up off the street. And
I mean, he really thought, I'm a professional fighter. Like, I don't need to do much for fucking
and he's not
that.
even like a boxer. He's more of a grappler.
Yeah.
So he's a wrestler. Like, that's not even his forte as far as fighting. But anyway,
But when I saw that quote, I fucking laughed. And he's like, I did not legally make a bet with Snoop.
yeah,
He found a loophole down the road. Did we legally make this bet?
yeah. But yeah, shout out to Snoop. He's doing everything. He's like crossed over. He's legit a household name.
And what's cool about Snoop is it doesn't seem like he's trying hard to do everything. He does it when he wants.
Yeah, I guess he's busy. He's every channel Snoop. And then
On a Hallmark Channel and BET.
yeah. And then Meg Thee Stallion, she says she's taking a break from social media. When I heard that, I thought she was like taking a break from like
Yeah.
society.
Yeah.
But after
These titles, bro, you got to click on the article. 'cause
yeah,
These titles are misleading.
yeah, I was like, oh shit, what happened to Meg? But after further reading, she's just taking a break to, I guess she said, to recharge and prepare for what's next. I guess she's working on an album, but it also said in her absence that her management will also be working on her social media postings and stuff. So I'm like, if you didn't say that, how will we know you're still posting? It's gonna look like you ain't left.
You're gonna know because it's gonna be like the tags, not the tags, like the captions, and it's gonna be, I think, more of promotion updates, like check out this new thing or check out this old song, whatever, something.
Yeah.
I think the social media is gonna change.
It's gonna turn into like ads.
It's gonna feel more like a business social media than a.
Nobody wants to see that. We went with cheeks and meats. That's what we look for. She should have had like a backlog of like twerking videos that she can post.
I bet she does. Don't say she should. She does. You know she does.
I don't know, but she dropped
She got on her iCloud.
she dropped some photos on her IG account of her like in what is it, Dragon Ball Z, where they're in the little capsule, like she's recharging.
It reminded me of that picture that goes around with LeBron and
yeah,
AD.
yeah. I need to crop it. Just put LeBron on there now. But yeah, it looks like she's working on an album. I was when I saw that, I was prepared to come in here and talk about everybody needs a break, mental health awareness. But it don't look like she's doing any of that.
It is.
So,
I mean, I think social media takes a toll on you, like on your mental health, and music could be her therapy. So like taking a break from social media is getting her mind right. Like it is helping her mental health.
I guess. But yeah, I think she's working on more albums. Do you think artists need social media to be relevant these days? Like most artists, obviously not the outliers like Drake and Beyonce and them.
Absolutely.
That's wild.
Absolutely, because there is no such thing as there's no such thing as in-store promotion to grab audience like it was back in the day. Back in the day, you're going, new releases, and you look for, shit, blah, blah. Now it's all about connecting with your friends online, then finding out. And nowadays, it's about singles and mixes. You're not going to do something physical like physical advertisements and whatnot. So I think social media is absolutely a must, and I don't think newer artists can survive without it.
Yeah, that's wild. Like they really got a job now. Like you can't just pop up and then disappear. You got to be posting what you're doing.
I think any non-major business, social media plays a long role.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's crazy the importance of social media, the effects it can have, but when it comes down to it, it's needed now to, that's considered word of mouth now.
So do you think Lizzo needs social media to be relevant?
Yeah, especially with the it feels like a long time, but it hasn't been that long since the last drop.
Yeah.
But she's one of those that hit a peak quick, and then like it kind of like I feel like she started getting like real popular, not overnight but quick, and then she did some award shows, and then it's
like she stopped doing music.
Yeah. And it became social media. Like she's really active on social media.
Because Lil Nas X, he had a really big pop, and he's still like putting out music. He just put out a new single or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to read it. Some people do need it. Some people don't.
Social media really helped with the promotion of his drop, and that's something I was saying. Like, especially with the shoes and all that, it all tied in. That gave him great numbers.
Yeah, but it wasn't like after Old Town Road, he just started just posting stuff and not putting out more music. He took that and then
he
made more music off of it,
Yeah, but it just kind of goes back to the point that social media had a huge hand in the popularity of Old Town Road, especially in the beginning.
Yeah, but I just don't want to see Lizzo complain about her record or her album or her deal down the road because she ain't put out no music and bag is kind of short.
You know what's weird? That's like going back to Meg. I'm a fan of her, but I don't know if I'm a fan of her. Like her last album was a buzz for me, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm even looking forward to the new one.
Yeah, it's weird. Cardi B, I can put on her music and I like it, but with Meg, I gotta search for some songs.
Yeah, but still, when someone says Meg, I'm like, yeah, I like her.
But she working.
Yeah, so
I don't know why. That's a good observation. I don't know what I think. I like her personality. Yeah. She's a likable person.
She seems like cool.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah.
And I hope I'm getting more and more like not interested in Cardi B's music.
She just put out a song.
Yeah, but Invasion of Privacy got me to like a certain like expectation, and all these singles come out. I don't know what's the newest we're talking about, but like the singles she's been dropping or the class she's been dropping, I'm like, I'm not really looking for the next album unless it's one of those when she goes in album mode, it's really different.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope it is a good album as well, but we'll see. And then I don't even care about the Drake one. I don't know what that is. And then
that was cool though. Like, shout out to Overtime. They've been doing it for a long time.
That's what I was in. I don't really know. So Drake, among others, including Jeff Bezos, they invested in the sports media company called Overtime.
Yeah, Overtime's really popular. It's not small. Like it's really popular.
Okay, so since you know more than me about it, is it a streaming service? or is it like a channel?
It's a I watch a YouTube channel. They do a lot of they record games like high school games of like all the top prospects, and they do all their highlights. They're the ones that do all the highlights.
Okay, so they have a niche.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
they also have like their own series of certain things. I think they did follow a rookie or something.
Yeah.
But no, Overtime's a legitimate online like social media sports platform.
Yeah.
YouTube, IG, stuff like that.
Yeah, because it says they raised $80 million.
Yeah.
And people that invested was Drake, Devin Booker, Trey Young, Klay Thompson. They got a lot of people.
Yeah, they've been going at it for a minute. Overtime.
So it's a legit company.
Yeah.
And it's weird that Jeff Bezos also invested with them. Like you would think he just, buy the company.
Less what's
nothing.
it called? Financial responsibility. He just invests and he gets business outcome.
Like I got a couple billion to blow.
Yeah, but if he buys it, he has to make sure it's run right. If he just invests,
Like,
he'll
why?
let them do their thing.
I mean, does he really got to make sure it runs right? What if it doesn't?
He
Okay.
loses money.
Tax write-off, baby. But yeah, so that's cool. I guess look out for what they got coming.
Yeah.
And then segueing into that, who would you say are the top 3 hip-hop businessmen right now? Boy,
Drake-
Kanye better not be on your list.
Drake is really good on like collabing with people and stuff like that, collabing with brands.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he needs to do more of just him, where it's his own business and he builds it up. But he does a lot of collabs where he gets a good piece of it. So I'm gonna say that. Master P, of course, he's probably one of the top. He's worth more than Drake, like just off his businesses.
He's been doing it longer.
Yeah, I mean, I go to the gas station and I see his freaking chips. They have his chips and noodles, like, and he does a lot. So I'm gonna say Master P.
He's worth 200.
200 million, bro.
Drake is, let me see. Go ahead, keep talking.
Who would think Master P is worth 200 million, bro?
Me? Drake's worth 180. So 2 million lighter, and Drake's been doing it less time.
And who would have thought Master P is worth that? That's what I'm telling you.
Me.
Because he's
Me.
making business moves.
I guess. Like, for me, okay, yeah, we recognize Master P as this businessman.
Like, but the reason why I say that is Master P, he's doing it through the method of, you know what, I can't get this popular with this, so let me do what I can. He puts his name on fucking chips, on fucking soup.
Yeah.
Now he has a new ramen line that's like GMO free and shit.
Sure.
And then what he does, he did the opposite of what a lot of companies does with no limit records.
Okay.
He has a lot of like small artists, but he has like 50 of them, and he's collecting from each of them. Instead of, he doesn't have a major artist.
So he's
on
going
there.
with quantity over quality.
Yeah,
That's
it still
great.
gets checks. Like
that's
he
great.
still has a revenue based on that.
Yeah. All right. So Master P, we recognize him as a businessman. I honestly compare him to like Dame Dash. He's like a Southern Dame Dash. He's good at. I don't want to be disrespectful, but he seems like a bootleg businessman. Like, okay, ramen's good, so let me make some ramen. And then he was like, we need our own businesses and stuff like that. Bro, ramen? Like, okay.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. Like what he does is that he finds an area he could have some type of headway in, and he
You
invests.
try
like,
them?
The ramen, I haven't tried them yet.
Nobody has. That's my
I haven't
point.
found them yet.
Exactly.
The chips though, the Biggie chips are badass.
Okay, I'm
the
sure.
Amigo chips suck.
I'm sure he saw the snack wraps. Is that?
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're
Yeah.
snack. Is that his label?
Yeah.
So snack wraps are owned by him, or what are they? Snack.
Invest in him, whatever. They're snack.
Snapchat. So does he? You know what I'm talking about? There's snack wraps with different rappers on the on the cover.
He also has the.
Does he own that, or does he have his own?
No, he owns that.
I don't. Think
And then-
that's right.
and then he
you look
does-
down. I don't think that's right.
He does he has like his cup of noodles where he has like his face on it. Then he has one with what's that other one? E40 on it. And
Like
stuff
I don't
like that.
care about all that. That just seems like bootleg
but he-
businesses.
That's when he knows how to market it.
Not really. Nobody's had it. Where you can buy it at? Like,
Where's that 200 mil from then?
Romeo?
Romeo?
Silk the Shocker?
Can't believe you're putting down the man. He's built 200 mil.
Sure.
Like, give him his
Loving
credit.
hip hop.
Give him his
I don't
credit.
understand. I just said I opened it up before I bashed him. Yeah, we recognize him as a businessman.
It doesn't matter. You're like, he's a business, but who buys this shit?
Nobody, and he just bootlegs Rap Snacks. He bootlegs like shit that other people are already doing. Rap Snacks was perfectly fine. They're in every company. It's black owned or whatever. They're delicious. Here comes Master P. Yo, we need to do our own. What else did he do? What was that streaming thing that came out? Where you had to have like an invitation?
Yeah.
Damn,
I
that
don't
shit came
remember.
and went.
Yeah.
He was complaining about that. He was like, another white man
That
got
came in
bit.
quick. I didn't even get the free trial.
What was it? Clubhouse. Clubhouse
Yeah,
came
yeah,
out. He
yeah.
was complaining. We made another person rich. Shut up! Like, what are you complaining about? He's always late to the party with all of his stuff.
But I'm like, he finds niches where he
It's
can
not a
profit.
niche. Nobody's
He can
looking.
Who did Rap Snacks before?
Let me see. He doesn't own Rap Snacks.
He
That's
has
my
money in
point.
there.
No, he doesn't.
Yes.
It literally says the people are right here. I
Hold
think they're the same person. It's just three
You
different
think? You
pictures.
didn't even know. Looks
But
like
yeah,
340.
no, he doesn't own Rap
What's
Snacks.
his name?
Okay, it says, here's 10 things you should know about James, CEO of... Okay, so he owns Rap Snacks.
Told you.
Okay, I take back everything I said about Rap Snacks. They're delicious. Outside of Rap Snacks, what has he done? Like, he just chases other stuff. But yeah, them Rap Snacks is delicious.
He has rap noodles. Them shits.
Nobody cares.
Bruh.
You can't replicate it. It's
Bruh,
stupid.
look.
7-Eleven.
Partnership with 7-Eleven.
That's not even Master P as a white guy.
Look, they have different with Master P. They got E40.
Is that all his kids?
Bro, isn't that what's his name?
Nick Cannon?
Damn, that's wrong.
Nobody cares.
Boozy, look, got Boozy on it and E40.
Boosie's on Rap Snacks. Them hoes good though. I need to get some
Nah,
Rap
the
Snacks.
Notorious one is good.
Or Snack Raps. I don't know why I keep calling them
The
Rap Snacks.
Cardi B's okay. The Migos one was trash.
The
It was-
Migos ones was the barbecue ones or whatever, right? I think.
No.
What were they?
The barbecue was the Biggie. It was the honey barbecue. That shit's good.
What were Migos? Sweet and sour or
It was
sour
like
cream?
sour cream ranch or
I
something.
think this was Dab a Ranch. That's what it was.
I didn't like that.
They were
one.
good. I haven't had a Rap Snack I didn't like. But that's
didn't
not
like
going
that
to
one.
change my mind about Master P. I don't
Give
care.
the man some credit,
All right, so
bro.
you got Drake, Master P. Who's your third?
Diddy. I mean,
Okay.
or yeah.
Okay. So mine's would be damn. I want to put Drake in. I want to put Drake up there, but I feel like I'm leaving somebody off.
But would you agree with me with Drake? He needs to do more of his own businesses and
No.
not just stay out of the, like, prove he can do his own business and not just collab it.
He has his own business.
What
He
is
has
it?
OVO. He has a clothing line.
Bro, he has like 5 things on it. If
Okay.
you count that, then Kanye West is up there.
Okay, so who's on your list then?
Now, I keep my list to what it
Because
is.
Kanye doesn't own Yeezy. He's collab with Adidas. I thought was it
No,
Adidas?
Yeezy has his own line.
It's not with anybody.
No.
Yeezy's not a part of Adidas.
No, Yeezy
So them
is a shoe.
Adidas emails that I'm getting for Yeezy.
That's the name of the shoe.
That's not the line.
He has a Yeezy clothing line that's not Adidas.
What are the shoes called by Kanye West?
They have different names. Like the boots and all have different names.
What is one of the names? Yeezy what?
I don't know.
Okay.
I gotta go to the.
Okay. Anyway, I don't even know how we got on Kanye West. So would you put him on there or not? So who's your 3? Those are actually pretty fire. Who's your 3? The blue ones are ugly.
What I said?
Okay, so not Kanye West?
No.
Okay, so mine's would be Jay-Z. Obviously, I don't know why you left him off. Over Master P, like all day. Diddy's like, I think he's moving in silence right now. And I put Drake on there. It's weird. I don't think I would put Dr. Dre on there. I think he got headphones, and that's pretty much it.
He bought headphones. Didn't he do?
He
oh no,
sold
that
it.
was the game, right? The water.
That was 50 Cent.
It was
You
50 Cent.
uncultured. Damn, 50. I think I'd put 50 Cent over Drake. I'd take Drake off. I'll put 50 Cent on there. Drake's not
it was
ready.
vitamin water, right?
Yeah. 50 Cent got vitamin water. He got headphones. He got shows. That was revolutionary for me.
He's not worth as much as the rest, but you have to give credit to Nick Cannon. This dude produces, and he just invests everywhere, and
So
he
he's
gets
more
revenue.
of a producer. He has headphones. So everybody got headphones. Ray J got headphones.
I don't think that's like that. I mean, everyone has them nowadays, but I'm just saying, like, if you take away net worth and just like how hard they work to build what they have, Nick Cannon's up there.
I guess. So that's 1A. So 1B, just throwing it out there, I think mine would be Drake, I put Nick Cannon on there, and then Ray J. Master P don't even make
I don't
1B.
I don't follow Ray J besides the headphones. And the headphones are Rayco, right? Some shit like that?
Raycon,
Raycon?
and then he has the I don't think they're called Scooby Snacks. He has a scooter.
Is
he
it
has,
scooter?
Yeah, he has a scooter. Scooty bikes, that's what they were. He has a scooter. He has some other stuff too, but I think Ray J's pretty dope as far as a businessman. And it's cool to see him life after music. Like one wish is to be a businessman, you know?
Nick Cannon's like life we didn't make it in music.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, so those would be mine. I think it's a solid list. I don't
But props to everyone because them, having financial, worth outside of music.
I'd take equity over like starting up my own business if I had the options right now.
But equity, you invest money and you have equity. Like I want to see the work ethic in building something.
It depends on the deal. So some people just get equity.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
But you're not really buying it. Like for Dr. Dre, he built up the business, so I guess that kind of contradicts me. But he sold it, and then he also got equity in the business, which is cool. So I don't know. I think I would want to build my own business. I don't think I would sell it for equity.
So you're proving my point.
Yeah, I was speaking too fast.
It just shows more now, and I'm not talking about wealth at all. I'm just talking about it shows more of what you can do. Wealth-wise, you can put equity. You can buy equity in anything and gain the wealth.
I don't even care about that. It's just more control over your own like business
investment.
Yeah. So I think I would take ownership over equity. I take that back.
I agree.
Yeah, we agree.
I don't know how we got here, but we're here.
Yeah, that's weird.
Someone's gonna say we agree too much.
Yeah. Damn. What is that? Timestamp. And then switching to sports. So LaMarcus Aldridge, he retired. Was it 2 weeks now? 3 weeks?
2 weeks.
About 2 weeks ago, due to irregular heartbeats. And word on the street is that the Blazers should retire his jersey. What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
I think so either. So
they didn't win a championship, and he left with some decent years left on him, and
like two teams later.
No, I don't think the loyalty is needed there.
So I was talking to somebody about that, and when it came to like getting your jersey retired, I think you'd have to have more of an impact on your team to get your jersey retired.
Yeah, not just be good.
Yeah, the unlockable characters position was that their prime years were spent there, so their jersey should be retired. His example was Carmelo in Denver. Do you think his jersey should be retired?
Man, how many years was he in Denver?
Yeah, I don't even remember that. He was there for a while. I think he was there like 7 years because that was his
he just moved around too much, and I don't think so. Damn, I don't think Carmelo's gonna get his jersey retired anywhere.
Yeah, I forget that he's with the Blazers at times.
Yeah.
He's still hooping. Okay, so LeBron, do you think his jersey should be retired in Cleveland, Miami, and the Lakers?
Not the Lakers yet.
That's wild.
But without a doubt, Cleveland.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Miami, too. Yeah.
You have to retire your jersey.
Miami too.
You can't retire Bosch's jersey without retiring LeBron's.
Bosch is a little different circumstance. He stayed there. He had the intent of playing more
That's
years.
so dumb.
And it looks bad on the company. Oh, why? What happened? He
blood clots.
Medically, he can't play anymore. Damn, we gotta retire him. Like medically, we can look bad now.
Dwayne Wade, his jersey hasn't been retired yet, has it?
I thought it was this year.
Has it?
I don't know. But his without a doubt, Miami.
Yeah.
He only played, 1 season, 2 seasons outside
I think
Miami?
it was 2. He went to 2
Chicago.
teams and then came back.
He went to one team.
He was with Cleveland.
Yeah. I forgot. I remember Chicago.
He was with Cleveland.
Chicago, then he came back.
He went to Chicago. He tried to play it off. He's like, yeah, I love Chicago.
He was with Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm going home.
Forgot that.
They tried. But yeah.
Chicago was home.
So yeah, I would definitely see Miami. And like the Lakers, it's harder to make the case for the Lakers, but he brought him a championship. But then would you have to retire Anthony Davis jersey?
To me, he did the first thing and made a championship. But if he gives them I think more of a tenured stay than it's a retired jersey.
So if they three-peat,
I'm saying giving the championship's already done.
okay.
Okay. If he gives them a tenured stay, like stay there for a decent amount of time,
Yeah.
then retire the jersey. If he left right now, it's just he was there, 3 years?
Okay.
No.
So you also think along with a ring, there should be some type of minimum days on the job.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Because then Kawhi Leonard, that opens that box because he was one and done.
Yeah, Toronto ain't retiring his ass. Like,
Yeah. He's like, I wish you would. Okay.
what? So backtrack years with LaMarcus Aldridge. I didn't like this, and he didn't even win a championship with the Spurs, if I remember correctly.
Okay. I think the championship stopped with Tim Duncan.
So they brought a number out of retirement for Aldridge. How do you feel about that,
Whose number?
Bruce Bowen?
Oh, wow. Damn, that's relevant. I wouldn't have done that. Why? Because it's his number?
Yeah, he wanted it.
Isn't the point of your jersey being retired?
That's what I'm saying. And
that doesn't make sense.
To me, if I was Bruce Bowen, like right now, I'd be like, you didn't even get a championship, bro. Like,
yeah,
I won multiple. Like,
yeah, that's a little much. Was that part of him coming to San Antonio?
I have no idea. It could have been in the back, but it wasn't public until after he signed. That they made this whole thing that he called and asked, and Bruce Bowen gave the blessing. But at that point, can Bruce Bowen really say no?
How you gonna say no? Yeah, then you gonna be the guy that is the reason LaMarcus didn't come.
If you say no, you're a fucking jerk. Like,
yeah, but it's retired. What do you think that means? Yeah, that's stupid. I didn't know that.
So it ain't gonna be retired as Spurs because they're
no.
That's crazy though. But do they?
He didn't do nothing for the Spurs.
No, I'm saying like since he left, do they retire it again, or they only brought it out and now
like
it's
a limited edition?
So now is it available for the next person,
like
or
2 times retired?
You know what I mean? So if they unretire it, that means anyone can use it moving forward, or it's just for that guy?
Or do you just have to be a top? Yeah, that's stupid. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of retiring a jersey?
It just reminded me of that when he came over. I was like, that's, to me, that's like, I don't know. I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's dumb. And then speaking of the Nets, so the Nets and the 76ers are still top in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, who would you rather have, Kyrie or Ben Simmons on your team? And I got a follow-up question in case you get confused.
Ben Simmons.
Okay. So if you're on the Nets, who would you rather have on your team, Ben Simmons or Kyrie? And then vice versa.
Kyrie on the Nets.
Mm.
Because Harden's going to be the actual point, and then you have KD that can play the four, so Kyrie fits.
So you're basically saying you want Kyrie on the Nets and
Ben Simmons
on the
it fits.
That's stupid.
Why it fits?
You're a fenceman.
Why it fits?
Okay.
How does Ben Simmons work better for the Nets over Kyrie?
Because I think he's a better point guard than James Harden. And I think James Harden, because of his talent, he's an all-purpose player. He's showing you can play point guard, but he's also a better off-the-ball player, in my opinion, than Kyrie.
Nah, Kyrie's a better off-the-ball player than Harden.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No,
so I think with Ben Simmons as the point guard and the facilitator, because you know he can't shoot, put him at the point, and then now you got 2 people. That you got 3 people to worry about. I think that would be a better fit. I would definitely put him.
I like Kyrie. Just it fits him because he has everyone else doing what they have to, and he can just shoot.
Nah. And then, I want Ben Simmons on both teams. I couldn't do it.
You just don't like Kyrie right now.
I don't believe in his talent. He's a scorer, but like, what else can he do? Ben Simmons is a better defender than him. Ben Simmons has won games without Embiid. Kyrie seems to be alive.
I mean, Kyrie's game stops at scoring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's limited compared to Ben Simmons. And I think without James Harden and KD or one of the 2 on the team, he's a liability. Who did they play?
That's what I'm saying. That's why he fits the Nets, because they have them.
Okay. So when they played the 76ers, and I think it was Kyrie, that was when Harden was off.
Yeah.
They were down by a lot. And then Kyrie went off the court, and they started coming back. Like that proves the point that, in my opinion, Kyrie's not as valuable as everybody. I don't even think it's everybody. I just think it's Nets fans.
Kyrie needs that point like Harden.
He just needs another superstar on the court with him in general, in my opinion, because we see what he's like without him, and I think he's overhyped. Yeah, he's just he's a shooter.
He's a good player.
Sure, I guess. Would you retire his jersey in Cleveland?
Kyrie?
Yeah.
If probably. I mean, who does Cleveland have to retire besides LeBron?
I feel like if you have to
Because
if you hesitate,
he held his own while LeBron was gone.
How? When are you talking about?
Kyrie.
When?
He had a couple years there without LeBron.
They were never in the playoffs. What are you talking
He
about?
stayed there. They're gonna give him that.
Wasn't he
He
drafted?
gave him the tenured.
Wasn't he drafted before?
He gave him the tenure.
He could.
How many years was he
Wasn't he
there?
a rookie? Like when he was drafted to Cleveland?
Yeah, it was a
So
rookie.
it's not like he could demand a trade. What are you talking about?
Right, everyone can demand a trade now.
As a rookie,
After his second, third season, yeah.
LeBron. That's so dumb. Like that's why you would retire his jersey.
If he doesn't win any more championships, yeah.
He's not,
If he wins one with the Nets, Cleveland's not going to retire him.
because they're petty.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. Yeah, nah, I'm not retiring that thing. No, I'd retire Kevin Love before I retire Kyrie's jersey.
Damn, nah.
Kevin Love is definitely more impactful than Kyrie. Didn't Oladipo, or what was it, Victor? What's his name?
Yeah, Victor.
It's not Oladipo.
Who are you talking about?
The dude that the only guy LeBron had on his team when he was like, I forgot who it was. Victor, do you remember who it was?
The guy with the curly hair?
In 2007, like in that.
Yeah, when they,
Got
I
the
think,
curly hair.
I think when they won the chip.
That's not Anderson Varejao, is it?
No,
No.
I think he got his jersey retired.
Talking about the guy with the curly hair?
What's his name, Roy?
Bro, I don't remember. I'm
So
talking-
why are you asking me? Why would you say that?
So you don't remember how he looks?
Like if I say the guy with the eye patches, and you'd be like, yeah, I'd be like, Charlemagne? Like, bro, I know the
how
name.
many have an eye patch?
Like exactly, I know the name. If you say yes, you don't even know the name.
Somewhere, and it starts with an I, doesn't it?
I don't know. It was the only guy that he had that was hooping with him on the court. What are their names?
I'm seeing the dude with the curly hair. That guy's name, that was Anderson Varejao. That's the one that I remember the most.
It's
from
not
that run.
them. It's not that Z guy either. Damn, the dude got his jersey retired. Fuck, I don't even remember. Now it's gonna be in my head. But anyway, I'd retire. I would pick him over Kyrie because Kyrie was injured. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Yeah. Go and look that up. Retired numbers. I think his
All right, go
jersey's
ahead.
retired.
You think now and now you think? That was your whole argument.
Yeah, I think it's retired. Fuck, what was his name?
Where the fuck is retired numbers in?
Anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't retire Kyrie's jersey. Yeah, retiring jerseys I think is special. It's up there with winning the ring. You got to put in work, and no.
Which is why when LaMarcus Aldridge just took that out of retirement, I wasn't a fan of it.
That's like you were taking 21 out. Like, why would you do that? No,
Nah, they would never let that happen.
that's stupid. But yeah, and then Floyd Mayweather's fight versus one of the Pauls, that fight got moved up to June 5th. I think that's around the time that there's a lot of fights going on. So, I mean, why not? I almost forgot that this fight was happening.
It is that Z guy.
What's his name?
The Z one, he said that wasn't.
That's not who I was talking
He
about.
was the only one that played during the time, and he just got retired.
Maybe he got traded. I think he got traded. I don't know.
So his number wasn't retired.
What? No, I don't think so. I'd retire his jersey before I'd retire
You retired
Kyrie.
in 2K?
Yeah, I don't even know who I'm talking about now. I'll probably remember it when we leave. But yeah, so I think Floyd. I forgot all about that Floyd Mayweather's fight. But apparently got moved up to the 5th. Do you think this hurts his career more than it helps?
No, it doesn't hurt it or help it. It's just bored.
Okay.
Like he takes, if I hear he took a expedition match, a year ago in Japan or something?
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, I mean, it only hurts it if he loses.
Yeah.
If he doesn't lose it, I mean, if he wins
Yeah,
it,
that makes
it
sense.
does nothing for him.
Yeah.
Just gives him a little bit of money.
What do you value more, legacy or money?
Money, because money can create legacy for my generations.
We're not talking about their legacy. We're talking about your legacy.
Yeah, for me, I value
Okay.
money over the legacy because the money can help future generations.
So you don't care what people say about you as long as you got money.
I mean, there's a line.
You're a
But-
Fitzman.
Nah, like I ain't gonna do it certain ways.
There's
You know?
Yeah, he made $1 billion off of Bitcoin and bought himself out his deal. You want that type of legacy, or you just want?
That's a good legacy. Nah, it's $1 billion off Dogecoin.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, that's a hard one. I think I would want legacy over money.
So you rather live your life like that, and then say your kids and your kids' kids not as well off as if they could have been if you did things different.
No, because we're not even putting a value on like how much money you have.
And then I mean that plays a big role. Like if my legacy is like 30 million difference from money to not, then I'll take legacy because 30 million difference from 500 mil ain't much. You know what I mean?
So you take 30 million in the legacy over $1 billion.
No, I'm saying like
Yes or no?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if the price difference between the two, if they're both a lot and the price difference is like 30, 50 million, and I'm in the hundreds of millions either way, then I'll take legacy.
Okay, so 10 million and a legacy, or would you take $1 billion and no legacy and like
Bro,
and any legacy?
$1 billion, that's a big ass.
So you don't care what people say about you as long as you got
$1 billion. Nah,
man, I don't want
I'd be happy with $1 billion.
Nah, I want to be able.
What would you take, Victor? 10 million or $1 billion?
Nah, 10 million and a legacy or $1 billion.
I don't
Billion
care
and your
what
family
people
say.
think. For $1 billion, it does not matter.
Yeah, I want to be able
I'm
to.
unconcerned.
For $1 billion, I'll build a legacy.
Nah,
shit.
I want to be able to show my face in public. I don't want people just saying anything.
I'll do what people. I'll open up, a children's center here.
Yeah,
Children's center
You're
for
like,
$1 billion.
You know what he did with them children? Like I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a big difference, bro.
Oh, now you back?
Nah.
I said
there's a line.
Oh,
You're crossing
okay.
that line. Vic, look, Victor,
now
you're on the
he's
same
back.
page with me.
Now he's back on the line.
I don't care about the legacy, but there's a line, right?
Exactly.
See,
That's
so
like
you do
Chris
care.
is being stupid right
you
now.
can't say you don't care
Chris
about the
being
legacy
stupid.
and then be like,
Because I took it as you just have no legacy. I didn't take it as your legacy is
tarnished.
Is tarnished.
There's a difference between you said no legacy.
Okay,
I'm
That's
cool
a
just
that's a bad leg. There's a
laying
difference
low.
between no legacy.
he said laying
There's
low.
there's billionaires out there we don't even know because they're
That
just
is
chill.
funny. All right, so 10 million in a legacy or 5 billion, and they can say whatever they want about you.
$5 billion.
Because I don't give a damn. I don't give
Like you know what he did with the bank teller? She's 5, like, bruh.
I'm happy at home. That's all that counts.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm taking the legacy. I don't need them rumors. I'm
So
good.
you would really take 10 million over
Yes.
$1 billion?
Yes, I'm
Wow.
not blowing $10 billion dollars. What?
You're not blowing 10 million. 10 million ain't as much as it used to be, bruh.
Okay, who says that? Like,
Bruh, it ain't.
a couple
it
of
ain't.
guys without 10 billion bucks. Yeah, okay. Anyway, but yeah, before we wrap up, so I alluded to this at the beginning of the episode. So I was watching Vice. I've been watching a lot of different episodes, and I came across one. It was called Adult Baby Furniture Fetish. And when I first saw it, I thought it was like people addicted to baby furniture and they had like a fetish. When I was like, that's odd. That's kind of creepy. And I had all these thoughts.
So you were like, that's odd. It's crazy. Let me watch it.
Yeah, I had to get to the bottom of this. I hate cliffhangers. So I watched it, and they were actually people that want to be treated as babies. They're adults that have baby fetishes, so they want people to treat them like babies. They're not out here doing stuff to babies.
A show about that once. It was one part of the show. Do you remember that show used to be? I forgot what it was on. It was called Strange Addictions.
It was probably Strange Addictions.
Yeah,
but this
it was
show,
like that.
So this show didn't really focus on that fetish. They focused on this company that makes the furniture for them. So it's like adult high chairs.
Bro, they found a need.
Yes, it's hilarious. And then they had like this dude, he wanted a Paw Patrol bed, but he had like, it's called pupping. So he was a dick. He had this fetish where
It was
he
a
wanted
dick?
He I don't know.
You said
I don't know
that.
about that. I was gonna say he's addicted, but he's not
Oh.
addicted. So he had this fetish for being treated like a baby, and then he came across pupping, so he wanted to be treated like a dog. So what's the best of both worlds? Paw Patrol. So he had them create this
You got
custom
all season on DVD.
Paw Patrol bed. This shit looked comfortable, but it was weird. So
That's worse than I thought. I was all like, They make adult convertible beds. You
Nah,
never-
nah, it's legit. It was some craftsmanship. It looked nice. It was like $1,700. Apparently, that's a good deal, but I don't know. It should look
custom
comfortable.
made. I mean,
Yeah, the wood, the lacquer, the finishes, it was nice. But anyway,
Oak wood?
I say all that to say this. The other question of the day: would you be okay with somebody who is into pupping and being treated like a baby teaching at a school? Take your time. What about you, Victor?
I'm gonna say yes because that's they want to be treated that. It's not like they. I would assume it's
Yeah.
not like they like the kids. They just want to be treated like that, and that's. But normally those people are really highly. What's that called? They can.
Like they smart?
Not smart. They can separate things. Like when they're at work, they're at work. When they're at home, they're at home. They have different
Like regular people?
like yeah, I guess like they separate things well. Like their work is their work. Like you don't even know unless you fucking roll up and what's his Paw Patrol.
Like you see their mailing packages?
Like what do you think when he has like a friends over for dinner, he hides everything in the fucking room.
The high chairs in the closet? Like, let me get the towels. Don't go in there. What about you, Victor? What would you say?
I can see how you could probably think that there could be like a conflict of interest there, but like as long as
Like,
it's
I'm like
them
you.
being interested like in the things that kids are interested in and not like the kids themselves. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
To be honest, they'll probably be a good teacher.
I mean, like, for
They're like, can you imagine the first 10 minutes of class? Who saw the new episode?
yeah, like for me, I wouldn't. I don't associate people with those fetishes as like molesters because they're not.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was trying to say. As long, I mean, I think people would connect it when I don't. If that's just their kink or their fetish, whatever.
So I was talking to my girlfriend, and she was like, she wouldn't be okay with it because she said because they would see the furniture at school, and they'd be like, "Oh, the way that she talked about
What?
it didn't make sense to me."
It's a desk. Like
It wasn't like
they have their adult desk. That's
like
for
I don't know if she thought like they'd see a crib and be like, "That's mine." I don't know.
So you mean they don't want them to work at a daycare and not a school?
Yeah, like would you feel different at a daycare around all that equipment?
they'll probably take a picture for ideas. I want a crib like this.
Yeah,
Like,
so like
make one my size.
it's just a fetish. I don't think
Yeah.
I wouldn't have an issue with it. I wouldn't feel unsafe sending my kids there or anything.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. And
I agree.
yeah, it's just one of those things. And then one of the owners, he blurred his face because he said he wasn't quite comfortable with being on camera selling stuff like that.
What?
I was like, all right, that's cool.
I don't. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's into it. That's why.
I don't know. Like, yeah. Not
mean-
only am I an
I'm a
owner,
cons-
I'm a
I'm a
customer.
I mean, to
But,
be fair, you got to know something about it to be like, let me make this.
Yeah, his dad was doing it, and then his dad passed away or whatever, and he took over the family business. But I don't know about his dad.
It's very niche. Like,
Yeah, it's super niche. Was a
I wonder how many
carpenter.
fucking orders they get like a month.
Yeah.
I'm curious on like, not sales like revenue, just how many orders.
Because he said they were doing 90,000, and then during the pandemic, they're closing in on like 150. So business is booming.
Well, people at home.
That's a
like,
lot of business though for that specific of a niche.
yeah.
I don't know no pups, but maybe I do.
But that's a real private niche. So I mean, we say that, but there's probably a lot more than we think because it's such a private niche.
Yeah, but I just thought that was cool. I'll probably look at some
Thought that
more.
was cool.
Yeah, I'll probably bring some more Vice stuff to the
Vice is legit.
to the show.
They have a series I like. It's where they like dudes from America. They go play in the Mexico League for money
I don't care about all that.
in basketball,
Yeah,
and they're like the rules are fucking completely different. They're like the refs are bought off, and it's like it's a whole new world that they don't know, and they
Yeah.
get like only like if they win they split the pot. If they lose they get nothing each game.
my favorite Vice is world's like the worst rating. He
Okay.
goes to all the 1-star ratings. He's gone to dentists. He's gone to chiropractors. He's gone to barber shops. Like, that's one of my favorites. But, yeah, I'll probably bring it up. I was watching another guy. I'll probably bring it up another time. He went to jail. I watched a lot of, well, not a lot, but I watched prisoners that's gone to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about their experiences and stuff. So he talks about this guy that was transgender that came to jail with a big pair of titties. It was funny and very highly.
Was he like I don't know what to think?
He didn't want him in his cell, but like everybody else did. wanted them in their cells, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess it was funny, but I'll probably bring it up next time. But other than that, where can people check us out at, Roy?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, everywhere podcasts are available. And then to connect with us, Facebook and Instagram.
Coming to the hub. And no matter where y'all listening, thank y'all for checking us out. We turn up the mic. Goodbye.
Extra, I don't give a fuck about your life.